Hi, this is David Quatello with Siemens. In this Brain Shark video, we're going to discuss a new product coming out on the market called Unassembled ES load centers. And we're going to look at why this was created, what's involved, how you can order it, and some examples of some target customers this would be the most appropriate for. So why was the Unassembled ES load center created? Well, let's ask ourselves a question. Are load center boxes and trims installed at the same time? I'll give you a second to think about that. We all know the answer is no, right? Cans are typically installed months before the trim is needed, and a paint shield is used to protect the bus until the trim out phase. So today, the paint cover is created by cutting the load center packaging, which isn't always the best solution. So when trims are delivered with the cans, they must be stored for months, and that can cause damage, or they can even be lost or stolen. So the Unassembled ES separates the can and trim to match the install process for most projects. What's involved with the Unassembled ES load center product offering? Well, the cans, interiors, paint covers, and ground bars for main lug only are considered one part number now. The trims are in fact just another part number. Instead of the installer Mickey Mousing a paint cover, we're actually going to be including a paint cover in the new Unassembled ES load center offering. Pretty cool. We'll look at how to go about ordering these parts on another slide. I wanted to give you an example of some of the part numbers available, ranging from the unassembled main lug, convertible, and then all the way down to unassembled main breakers, 125 to 200 amp offering. When ordering the Unassembled ES load center, it's going to be done via a project in Compass. So you'd go in Compass and you'd want to choose, because they're in pallet quantities again, choose the largest quantity that equates to whole pallets that is lower than the required quantity. Alright, that's kind of a mouthful. So for the 24 circuit main lug only main breaker and 30 circuit main lug only, pallet multiples are 36 to a pallet. So you want to order it in 36, 72, 108, 144. You can kind of see where we're going here. And you want to order the largest quantities that equate to the whole pallets. On the 30 circuit main breaker and 40 circuit main lug only and main breaker, those actually come 30 to a pallet. Alright, so again, 30, 60, 90, 120, so on and so forth. Now enter the remaining quantity of load centers that you need as the individual part numbers, as we saw in the previous slide. The overall pricing will be similar to individual load centers, but will be spread differently between the can and the trim. That way your customer recognizes the difference. And here are just a few examples of what these project orders or Compass orders would look like from a bill of materials standpoint. And you see the little note there. Prices are for example only. Please request the approved pricing from your pricing team member. Okay, well, what about stock and rebates? Now, these can be sold over the counter as single items. However, your distributor must order these in bulk, as we just talked about. Now, when entering a new rebate or change request, remember, they need to add both the can and the trim, or else it's not going to count as part of the Unassembled ES load center ordering process. So again, it can be sold over the counter as single items, but ordered in bulk in pallet quantities, and then when entering in a new rebate, you need to add both the can and the trim. So as you can see on this slide is a summary of key features. Go ahead and look at the main lug only, main breaker, and the convertibles. What we really want to focus on here is for all of them, less packaging for the cans. The trims are protected from damage or from being stolen. The cans and trims ship separately, which makes more sense based on project times. The full-size paint covers are included. Again, no more Mickey Mouse in a paint cover. They can be ordered in bulk, as multiples of pallet quantities, and they're made to order. All right, so keep that in mind. This is a good slide to have in your back pocket when talking this up with your distributor partners. And then lastly, who are we going to target with the Unassembled ES? Well, 3 different segments: large multifamily, large single family, and then the resi-centric distributor. With large multifamily, again, the trims can ship just in time to prevent theft or potential damage. The paint cover is a huge value add. The ground bars are installed on main lug only, which results in a shorter install time and is less packaging waste. For the large single family, buy in bulk and use individually. Again, paint covers included. The trims are in individual cartons to prevent damage in storage or in transit. And then for that resi-centric distributor, those contractors can pick up the can and then the trim later. Again, so separate times, but must be ordered in bulk. Well, that's it for today. If you have any additional questions on the Unassembled ES, please look to talk to your residential target marketing manager, Patrick Harden, or the Load Center product manager, Patrick Hearn. Again, this is Dave Quatella. Thanks for listening.